How to start with the SEO of your website. First of all, why are you watching my video and not some other guys on YouTube? Because my website actually has over 1,000 users a day from organic reach, which means 30,000 unique people come onto my website every single month from Google. So I actually kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to SEO. And the first thing you should know when it comes to SEO is that you do not need to pay someone to do your SEO. You do not need to buy a course for your SEO. So what is the best way to learn about SEO? One of the best ways is actually to subscribe to this channel for free SEO tips, social media growth tips, and business tips in general. But the best teacher that any business has is its competition. From your competitors, you can learn about prices, marketing tactics, page layout, what kind of works. If you see someone that ranks first in Google, you check his website, you check how good it looks on mobile, how responsive it is. You can learn how many blog posts they have, how many words they have. And what this video's purpose is to teach you how to do the SEO on your website, the basic principles you should know from start to finish. It will give you the tools you need to do that. And if you do a little bit more research on this YouTube channel, I have more videos regarding SEO. So make sure you stick until the end if you're interested in any of that. So this video will go over 4 main subjects when it comes to your SEO. First of all, keyword research. Second, on-page optimization. Third, blog posts, and fourth, backlinks. But first of all, why is SEO on your website actually important? Well, while talking to some of my recent clients, a lot of people are actually ditching Facebook ads because they are unreliable. If you watched some of my other videos, now there's some, things going on with organic reach and also some things going on with targeting options. There's also a lot of increased bidding costs because companies can make money not only on the front end or the first sale they do with a person, but actually have a very good back end build to upsell them, use them as a lead, as a hot lead that actually purchase something, to put them in the funnel for something else, for subscription, email marketing, push notifications, and whatever goes on the website's backend. SEO is pretty much the backbone, the passive traffic that you'll get on your website. It's kind of passive because you have input now, or you're, on-page optimization, you're doing the research, you're doing the blog post, building the backlinks now, and you get an output or some results in the near future or the longer future, depending on your niche, the keywords you're targeting. And people keep on it, especially if the content you write on your website is evergreen. People will keep coming on your website, reading your content, watching the videos on your website, because it will keep ranking and keep bringing in new traffic. By the way, I think I forgot, make sure you give this video a like if you actually appreciate some free tips when it comes to SEO. And after you've done that, you should know that starting early when it comes to your SEO is super important. Early bird wins. There was some saying in English, I have no idea what it is, but you gotta be early, okay? I don't think I always have to give you some anecdotes to get the point. You're a smart guy or girl or kid or parent, but as I was saying, start early while creating your website. Even before that, you should do all of these things. And don't worry if you haven't done them already, but you've already created your website, you have some pages, you have a sitemap, but now you're just figuring out, well, let's look into this SEO thing I've heard. So first and foremost, you need to do some keyword research. That saying, if you don't know where you're going, chances are you're not gonna get there. You're not gonna get anywhere. There's no way you go on vacation without knowing where you're going, because if you don't know where you're going, you might end up at some power plant. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with Chernobyl and this HBO series. If you're also one of these people, please comment down below #SEO trip. So we gotta learn where we're going. How do we do that? Well, there's an option. I used to pay over $100 per month for Ahrefs, but now I'm using Ubersuggest. Before doing keyword research, I gotta tell you that case studies show that websites that are ranking on the first page for high volume words are actually older domains. and there's only a 25 chance for you to rank for high volume keywords in your first year as a domain, which means if you just register your website, chances are you're not going to rank instantly for very high volume keywords, which is very reasonable on Google sites because it would be weird, and it used to reward websites very quickly, and people, trick the system, and there were a lot of bad things happening. So when doing our keyword research, we want to concentrate on lower competition keywords. Let me show you how. I did a Google search for furniture. This is just a random website I found, and I'm using this website that is ranking for home furniture in the first page for my country. When I put it on Uber Suggest to analyze it, this shows up. I can instantly see it has a good domain score, good domain authority, and has a versatile amount of organic keywords that are ranking. So when I go down and click SEO keywords, I can see the keywords that the website has and how much traffic they're supposedly getting it. For example, you can see that home's furniture is actually has 49,500 search volume, which means people searching for it per month. You can see on top that this website is ranking on position number 1, and it's getting at least 15,000 presumably clicks per month. But the difficulty is pretty high, 62. Ideally, we would try to actually look for keywords below 10 or below 20 with a volume from 30 to 1,000 per month. And you can see this website is actually ranking for a lot of keywords that have a good estimated visits per month, over 10 per day, like 400, which is 30-ish per day on some 30-ish difficulty keywords. The second thing you need to do after choosing your keywords, that you can actually do right after this video, you should write it down. For example, if you have a notepad, write it down. First thing, keyword research. You go on Uber Suggest to check your website, check a competitor's website. As I said, competitors are the best course that is free to actually take, because you can see what they did, because this website is successful, it's ranking number 1, it has to do some things right. So what you need to do after that is actually on-page optimization, which means building your website with those right keywords that you took and having inbound and outbound links, which means the website's pages having links on the keywords to certain pages of your website. For example, on the main page you can have keywords like, for example, home furniture, and you have a paragraph that has the words home furniture, for example, for kitchen, and this keyword has a link to a product that is optimized, or a product category. This counts as an inbound link. Especially blog posts, you have a lot of inbound links linking to certain products on your website. So when it comes to blog posts, you can check what your competition is doing, especially with Uber Suggest. I would actually suggest to analyze at least 20 of your competitors if you are in a niche space, even more if you're in a broader space, and you would want to analyze competitors that actually have a domain that is lower than 1 year old and are getting any result, which means they're very highly to be ranking on low difficulty keywords. One of the things you can analyze from your competitors is how many images and words they use on their blog post. If you want a guide on how to structure and create the perfect blog post, check this video in the cards above. It tells you how to bait, hook, and get the user out of the Google pond into your website, into your blog post, hooked and reading and potentially buying something. A rule of thumb here is to actually have blog posts that are around 2,000 words with 4 to 5 images. But again, if you want to learn more about blog posts, and this is actually the main way I grow my website's organic traffic, you should check the video out in the cards. The fourth thing you should consider is actually building backlinks. Backlinks are links from other websites linking back to your website. Why is this important? Because it shows your website, your blog post that is being linked to has some authority in your niche. It's a very nice signal to Google that this website, it has other websites linking to it, so it must have something good. The issue here is that there's a lot of spammy behavior around it, bots, very low quality links. Now a lot of people are just registering forum accounts and putting the links there. That really doesn't work right now. What a very good idea here is to actually make a WikiHow post about some of the things you're talking about on your website. But again, if you check Fiverr down below, and you can actually pay someone to build some backlinks for you, and I have a link for some backlinks video in the cards above. So now you learn, and what should you do then? Actually practice. So make sure you analyze your competition, make sure you write some nice blog posts on page SEO, your website off-page SEO with backlinks and so on, and make Dr. Niki proud, because a video a day keeps the doctor away. This video is over, but I got a few more for you. For example, this playlist of SEO videos, or this video that was actually handpicked by YouTube that actually knows everything you're doing, things that no one else knows you're doing when you're home alone, and I click best for viewers. So YouTube knows this is the best video for you, so you should do that. You just click on it. Or click here, this is the subscribe button.